They answered the country's call after September 11th, enlisting and serving in the Middle East, only to return home to become casualties of the war. Each took their own lives, losing the fight against PTSD. It is the same path Troy Peterson was on for a decade. Like many others, when he returned from the war, his battle was not over.
I was wounded. Several friends I know were wounded. People I know died.
They were the scars that never left when Troy Peterson returned from Iraq in 2005. His physical wounds healed, but the mental toll sent the veteran into a spiral.
I turned to drug abuse and alcohol addiction. I got to the point where I can't remember days on end. I don't remember things that I said, things that I did.
What he couldn't remember, his wife and young son couldn't forget.
It was hard for me to see his dad not really be there for him, not getting up in the morning with him, not really wanting to play, wanting to go drink and stuff.
The couple battled addiction and mental illness together, continually reaching out for help, trying everything. Tiffany even tried taking Troy to her CrossFit gym.
I went through therapy on my own. I went through therapy with my wife, marriage counseling. I sought outside help from private professionals outside of the VA, and I could never take it in.
And during the summer of 2015, he gave up.
And I took a bottle full of painkillers. While she was in the restroom, she had no idea. That was it for me. I attempted to overdose. I attempted suicide.
Rock bottom sucks, and it sucks for the family as well. And for me to say that I'm walking away was terrible. It was not something that I ever wanted to do when I got married.
Troy survived his suicide attempt. Losing his family was a turning point.
I didn't know what else to do, so I came to the gym. And Reggie was here that day, and he just started talking to me and started coming up with this plan of how I could lose weight and how I could take my military training and use it in here.
I mean, he was overweight, I'm not gonna lie.
Reggie Hoig's specialty is helping people lose weight and gain strength. But it was his ear that Troy needed most.
Reggie would have never known what to do if I didn't say, hey, I'm struggling.
I mean, most people aren't really upfront about that kind of stuff, so I mean, at first you just want to listen.
He listened, taking on the role of coach and counselor. And he pushed Troy to do more.
It doesn't matter what happens in the past. We can control what happens today with our choices.
About 30 seconds. Try to maintain.
The physical transformation will never erase the emotional scars.
They always hurt, but could be worse. Could be a lot worse. Used to be a lot worse.
Troy's lost more than 100 pounds. He's gained peace, confidence, a new life. And the people who make it worth living.
What keeps me going is my wife and 2 kids.
Before he went to Iraq, it was like a totally different person from when he came back from Iraq. So to live with that for 10 years and then to get him back to where he was before it's a blessing. So yeah, I love it.
It's a lifestyle. Positive mind, positive life. If you believe in that, great things can happen.
And one of the things that motivates Troy is helping others. He shares his story weekly at Lutheran Church of Hope, and he's also organized an event this weekend. It is a fundraiser for an organization called Mental Kilter. It's all about helping people with mental illness through exercise. It's happening Saturday morning at 9:30 at the CrossFit in Waukee. The event is free. We have put a link for you to sign up on our website, WHOTV.com. So that positive mind, positive life quote from Troy is actually the Mental Kilter motto. He has taken it on as his own, along with PR everything. So try to set a personal record in the gym, in your life, whatever you do.
Fantastic story, and you look at those 2 kiddos and his wife.
Priceless.
So much to live for and to be there for. It's awesome.
He's actually going to do a Facebook Live with me tomorrow at 11 a.m.
Good.
So any questions you have about the event or what he's been through, if you need help, if you know someone who does, join us tomorrow, ask your questions.
I'll be tuning in. 84 degrees is our high today. Some beautiful weather for CrossFit outside. It's absolutely gorgeous. 58 the low today. More of that to come and not a lot of rain. Boy, drought conditions still hanging in there.